So in this game, I would just start red, and I would just go like this, and I would try to like think about hitting him somewhere. Now, I don't really like you going top like this. Why would I say this? So if you were to go 1, 2, 3 here, let's just say he starts red. I don't like you invading topside. Why?
Oh,
You can't do it, but I don't like it.
I think the enemy mid is like has way better rotation potential than Malzahar.
Okay, if you invade this side, yeah?
Yeah.
If Talon invades your side, are you happy playing towards Mordekaiser against Alawi?
Oh no, that's like an AFK lane
Yeah, right. So
because it's
like
an Alawi.
yeah, you're saying Talon, you can have pressure towards the lane that probably means more in terms of bottom top, and I'll play towards Mordekaiser Alawi. This lane is actually good for Mord, by the way. So it's still like kind of fine going here. It's just you've got to like, yeah, communicate to your bot lane. Look, I'm not gonna be bot lane. Please don't fucking run it down, type thing. Anyway, does that all make
Okay.
sense, Jay? Like the theory that
Yeah, the lane doesn't matter,
okay.
so don't play towards it.
What am I gonna say here? Yeah, okay. So the other ward Jay sometimes they'll put down as like over this wall. And
Right.
sometimes, like when they put wards down here, it won't actually track you going in the brush. So what you can do is always wrap around if you want to gank mid, and I guarantee you they'll always hold this top side. So like wherever they put like this ward is really hard to avoid, right? But this ward won't actually cover this. So when he leaves,
So like you go around like the back way and then go through the top bush if I want to gank mid there. Okay.
yeah, you could. It's just like really five head, right? And I guarantee, like because you're Nocturne and it's a mouse, you're not gonna do it. I don't think. No, like it doesn't look really that good at the moment. But I'm saying like in another game, this ward is sometimes really fucking lazy. And honestly, the best ward for them is just this, like here. It just covers
Okay.
everything. Like it just covers this, and it covers this, right? Like you can't
Right.
actually get mid from top side. Same thing like if your mouse warded here. Very difficult to gank this lane now. But this ward, you can actually cheat it because he's put it so deep. This is going to be open.
Okay.
Okay, so he starts at bot side. So what do we do here? Yeah,
I
clearing's
think
still
I
fine.
just full
Yeah,
cleared.
clearing's still fine. The other option you have is to gank mid lane. Now, if this was another champion, Jay, I think if this was something like maybe
Pantheon.
yeah, something like that. Yeah, exactly. Something with like setup, right? Like Lissandra, who's about to hit level 3 off this minion. Something like this, right? You could definitely go mid, maybe an Arya, LeBlanc. I think you can definitely go mid here, right? Like this. And remember, you don't care if you run into Talon because you win. You should win in terms of 1v1, right?
Right.
Also, in another game, I'm just going to quickly do this. Like, I think that if you had Prio in these lanes, you should definitely, like, be active around here. I don't think you should do camps, because this guy probably wants to do something level 3. Yeah? So, like, let's just say you had the Aurelion Soul who was pushed up, and you had the bot lane who was pushed up, right? Then Talon is going to be thinking, wow, I've got 2 lanes that are gankable. Remember, that's how every jungler thinks. They're pushed up, so I'm going to go gank them. So he's probably after his Krugs, yeah? Going to, like, run like this
Hmm.
to gank your Aurelion Soul who's got Prio to this tower. He's going to gank your bot lane like this. So I think after this like top side J, you can actually like just anchor in the river. That's how what I call it anyway. So you're just like anchoring yourself between the lanes, and wherever Talon goes, you go.
Okay.
But
That makes sense.
in this game, like there's no priority, and it's like impossible for him to kill your lane. So clearing is absolutely fine. Good
Okay.
pings, very good. Yeah, he's not making any plays. Excellent. And at this point, Jay, you should know that he's not bot side here anymore, right? Like, he would have maybe, like, hit you on your camps here. Because he had Prio in 2 lanes. Yeah? So the fact he hasn't done
Okay.
anything bot side just tells you he's probably top here. And if he is still bot side, and you run into him and face check him, you're level 4. Against level 3, so you don't care. Never do this. Never do this. Never do this. Never do this. Right. Look how passive they're playing, yeah? Look how passive this is. Right, so you're... Jay, this is a gank where you just see them pushed up and you go gank them. Also, they're probably warded somewhere, right? Because the lane's pushed up here. So if the lane is on this line, their wards are going to correlate. If
Right.
the lane is
Okay.
being played here, they're going to ward here. They can't ward here, right? That's impossible. They've
Right.
been shoved in. So because they're pushing, their wards push up closer to your side. So if you're going to gank this lane, it has to be like this. Has to be like this. But this is like you just showing yourself and giving up a little bit of pressure because you don't know. Like maybe Talon like didn't actually track you properly. Maybe he thought you started bot side and so did their whole team, and now you just like show. So try to avoid
Okay.
doing that. If you just do crab straight
Yeah.
away, like you've done crab and now you can go around. See how this is better? If you push crab up and then you come around, so it's a very passive game at the moment because
Maybe
yeah,
go through like pixel or go through that
yeah,
upper
yeah, and then you
clearing
come
down.
down,
Okay.
yeah, like this.
Yeah.
And you're definitely going to get flashes and stuff. You might not kill them. It's kind of a hard lane to kill, like Ezreal. But getting summoners here, man, like, it just makes Kai'Sa's, like, life so much easier. I mean, Kai'Sa's going to be fine this game anyway. But you know what I mean? That's even worth, and guess what? You're not losing anything. Like, you'll still be able to get your Krugs.
Okay.
Because that's what you're thinking here. Like, at 3:30, you should be thinking, right, each second that passes now, my Krugs are, like, coming back up. Or closer to coming back up. So I don't just want to, like, leave them, right? Definitely gang top here straight away. Good. Yeah, you can go around. Go around. Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. Fantastic. First blood. GG, well played. Now we ping. Yeah, you can take some. Anyway, okay. Right. After this, you're going to be pinging, yeah?
Yeah.
And I've just seen
No,
Talon
no,
bot.
no,
I
I
didn't
don't
even...
think I pinged.
Yeah, so after this, right, you are thinking... Right, you've got to get in your head. You've always got to be in Talon's head, Jay. Enemy jungle's head. They've seen you top here. They know there's
Mid and
no...
bot are 1v2.
Exactly right. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So now we have numbers disadvantage here. So you've won the map. Like, if Talon doesn't do anything in these lanes, you win the map. Because you're not losing anything. Excellent. So if you just cover these lanes with pings, you win the map, right? Because your red team just gets a plus 300 or 400, right?
Right.
So this is where you just ping like absolute fucking crazy, you know? Could always think here of going to his walls.
Okay.
I would have done it.
Yeah.
Because I think it's... Okay, so what's the trade-off here, Jay? So, again, think about Talon in his head. I've just killed 2 bot. I've just showed bot lane.
He probably wants to reset because he has a gold advantage. And if I get his wolves,
Ah,
the camp.
very good. Recalling there is actually really fucking 5-head if you're Talon. Because he gets 2 longswords, right? I'm guessing he's
Right.
got futures with this. So, yeah, if he recalled here, and I guarantee you he won't. If he recalls, and he goes Grand Pools, and comes back down to a bot lane, then he probably wants to do well. Like, Alawi here is fucked. Well, she's not fucked. I don't know why she's got a stairs.
Yeah.
Anyway, the point is, like, this Talon, if every camp was up here and you just wanted to clear towards a lane, it would definitely be top to bot, right?
Right.
And he full cleared, so his Gromp is going to be up very soon. See how it's like 5:20? Wolves are up, because that's his, like, 4th camp, I guess. So 5 minutes is always going to be your 4th camp if you full clear. Like your Wolves, right?
Yeah.
5 minutes. So yeah, I would just be thinking about doing this. But if you have any, like, kind of info or even inkling that this guy's going to recall and cover his Gromp and Wolves, I would just keep clearing. Yeah? But I think you can get
Right.
away with doing this because... What's the counterplay for Talon? Well, let's just say Talon, oh my god, like, you know, after doing Krugs Raptors, I think Nocturne's over here. Like, what would Talon think?
You'll go to my Gromp, maybe take Dragon, maybe gank bot.
Right. But do you think it's possible for him to do that, given, like, the champs around your bot camps?
No, I don't think he's able to get my bot camps.
Yeah, I think it's very
versus
difficult,
Ron
right?
Malzahar.
Exactly,
Yeah.
mate. Yeah. So if that was like Soraka and your mid laner was something like a fucking Porky or, you know, something like this, yeah, Veigar, Kassadin, like, it's very easy for him probably just to run in here, especially with Karma, right? So that's what
Right.
you're thinking, Jay. Like, this move here is attached to this because that's his counterplay. But I think that's, first of all, very hard to actually find. And second, like, almost impossible to pull off. So I don't think you even have to worry about your camps. You can get +2 here. Then you can always just recall, maybe get Crab afterwards. Maybe be a little bit careful of Talon here, especially if he has, like, prior mid. Because he'll be coming for this Crab, right? Like this.
Yeah.
So here I would have just, like, gone straight to his walls. Yeah, can you see this? How you do Drake, like, right now? Ping on the way, ping on the way. Ping. See? You can just start it right now.
Right.
Prior, yeah?
Yeah.
So, there, Jay, like, what are the conditions for doing Dragon here? I've just, like, kind of pointed out.
Bot and mid prio, and I know Talon is probably topside at this point.
Very good, right? Excellent, right? Enemy jungle, always. Very good, right? Talon's clearing bot to top. He just killed my bot lane. He started bot side as well. He's probably going bot to top. If he's doing something around, but he could always come back, by the way. Very possible. Because the lane's pushing, right? So even here, what lane is going to die? It's bot lane. I would actually ping around here, maybe. Look.
Okay.
He's going top, thankfully, but this is definitely something he can do, yeah?
Yeah.
given the position. So always think, man, like what lanes are killable. And because he's just shown an interest in bot lane, he could definitely come back. And because, you know, after a fight happens, no one's going to have summoners, most likely. So they're more killable next time as well. Okay, exactly. And the other thing is Prior, right? That's it.
Yeah.
And most of the time as well, like when you have those two things, Jay, if a fight happens, either Talon's not going to be there or enemy jungle, but even if they are there, because you have lane strength, because that's what priority is, it means levels, HP, minion advantage, yeah, you're going to lose less. If the enemy moves, they've got to deal with more minions. Can't you just like still go top here? Like, why don't you go top here? Like, can't you just 1v1 this person? Are you scared of Talon like covering or?
I was pretty sure Talon was gonna invade. I was like almost positive.
Invade what though? So if you kill Alawi with your like,
oh, here, yeah, not here.
like when you finish red, like here, because now you know he's backed
Yeah.
off, right?
I think Mord is like 10 CS this entire. I thought she would kill me 1v1 because Mord
Really?
was gonna be useless here. Yeah, I think Mord is like so gapped right
But
now.
it's only like a
20...
it's only like a double longsword Alawi and you have ignite. Like as long as you like, I didn't even know, bro, what you W, but yeah, you just go in and W. Like I think you get an easy kill. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
If she's like 75%, yeah, you don't do it. But I think this is easy.
Okay.
Like your combo is gonna be like this, right? And then she gets feared, and then you just auto attack her like 3 times. So just look
Okay.
at that and turns your damage, right? That's like a Q. That's like an auto attack. That's maybe like full ignite, and then all of a sudden we just need to like whip and auto attack a couple more times with that E. Like she's 100%
Okay.
dead. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely missed that.
The only reason like I thought you weren't doing it is because you think Talon's covering. Like he jumps out and he's like, oh, Nocturne after hitting 6 after red buff. Like you were level 5, right, with 45 CS and a kill. Like surely you've got to be close to 6 here. If I'm 6 and I've got very similar scoreline to you, it's almost just like logical, right, to think you're gonna hit level 6. Oh yeah, just kill him.
Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, never mind. Mord is hard losing top. Yeah, okay. I would just go to Rift here, Jay. Like, I would happily give up bot to get Rift. Another reason why this is great. Okay, so why would I say do Rift?
Talon strong bot. Mid is dead.
Right, excellent. Talon's bot. Mid is dead, right?
Right.
This person's going to base as well.
Yeah, that's a free rift.
Free Rift, right? Now, you've also got to think, if I do Rift, what do you got to think about? If he's bot
losing
side.
bot side objectives.
Very good, man, right? So, like, what are you going to lose bot here?
Dragon and maybe Grump.
Yep. So maybe these camps. The worst thing, though, like,
Right.
what is, like, the worst scenario here? Like, if Talon does what? And gets what?
Dives bot, gets
Right.
2 kills in Dragon.
So that's always the case. You protect the kills first, Jay. Protect the
Okay.
kills first, because you can always ping your camps a little bit later, right? Now, I think you should clear the wave and stay on vision. I just help him. And then after the wave is cleared, then you move. Don't move straight away, because then it's an obvious kind of tell for Talon. Because if you stay in fog here, it's still a little bit more difficult for him to do this, yeah? Because you might
Yeah.
come over here.